Welcome to Risk and Reward, Mind Waves Audiobook. In this session, we delve into the dynamics of risk-taking and its profound impact on our minds and lives. Together, we'll explore how calculated risks can lead to powerful growth, while also balancing the delicate line between reward and consequence. This journey will unlock strategies for embracing uncertainty with confidence. Transforming obstacles into opportunities. Force yourself to take action day by your goals. No hesitation, no procrastination, just action. Bold move. Force yourself to take action day by day as your roadmap to this reality. This book isn't just about taking action, it's about taking bold action consistently and turning your aspirations into achievements. Why do so many of us dream big but act small? The answer often lies in our fear of taking the first step. We wait for the perfect moment, the right conditions, and when they don't come, neither does the change we hope to see in our lives. Bold move dismantles these barriers. It challenges the mindset that has conditioned us to delay and teaches us how to ignite a powerful proactive spirit. Every single day through this book you will uncover the psychological tools to overcome the inertia of inaction. You'll learn how to structure your daily routine to prioritize productivity and how to set actionable, achievable goals. Each chapter not only explores the theoretical frameworks behind these ideas but also provides practical exercises that compel you to act. You will learn to trust in your capacity to move forward even when it's uncomfortable, even when you fear failure. Bold move also brings you face to face with stories of real people who have mastered the art of taking action. These stories aren't just narratives, they are proof that the ordinary can achieve the extraordinary through consistent, deliberate action. This book is a call to transform how you approach your life. It's about replacing the "I'll do it tomorrow" mindset with a "let's do this now" attitude. Each page prepares you to fight the complacency that creeps into all our lives and arms you with the tools to embrace daily action. Join the movement of doers who have stopped waiting for the perfect moment and have started creating it themselves. Bold move. Force yourself to take action day by day is more than just a guide, it's your daily companion in the relentless pursuit of your goals. Let's get moving. Let's set out on a journey, shall we? You've got a mountain to conquer, an adventure that may seem intimidating but filled with immense potential. This path is about making bold moves and forcing yourself to take action day by day to reach the peak I would be. As we traverse this terrain together, you'll learn how to define your goals, overcome fears, and break down grand ideas into manageable steps. We'll craft daily targets and foster a supportive network. Our journeys end well. That's for you to discover. For more information about the ebook version of this audio, check the video description or visit audiobooksoffice.com. We notice that 69% of you who listen to our video are not yet subscribed to the channel. Please help support the channel by hitting the subscribe button and liking the video. Thanks for inspiring us to create more content for you. Chapter 1: Finding Your Bold Move Goal. The journey towards achieving greatness begins with a single definitive step: defining your bold move goal. This is not just any goal, it's a goal that pushes you out of your comfort zone, dares you to dream bigger, and challenges you to muster the courage to pursue it. You're not alone in this journey. Let's work together to define your bold move goal. Start by visualizing what success looks like to you. Is it starting your own business, running a marathon, or perhaps writing a book? Your bold move goal should be something that excites you, scares you a little, and propels you forward. Next, be specific in your goal. The clearer you are, the more real it becomes. If you want to start a business, for instance, determine what kind of business, when you plan to launch it, and what success measures you'll be tracking. Remember, your bold move goal is yours. It's not about impressing others or meeting someone else's expectations. It's about you stretching beyond your limits and growing into the person you aspire to be. Be patient with yourself. Defining your bold move goal is a process of self-discovery and courage. It's okay to adjust your goal as you go along, as long as you're moving forward. So take that first step. Define your bold move goal. The journey towards greatness is not easy, but I assure you it's worth it. Chapter 2: Identifying Fear and Self-Doubt. Often the greatest obstacle standing between you and your bold move goal is not a lack of resources or opportunities, but your own fear and self-doubt. These invisible barriers can be crippling, holding you back from making your dream a reality. But remember, being brave isn't about eliminating fear, it's about understanding and confronting it. Fear and self-doubt can be sneaky. They whisper in your ear, telling you that you're not good enough or that you'll fail. They can make the path to your goal seem impossible, but here's the secret: they're not your enemies. They're signals that you're stepping outside of your comfort zone, that you're venturing into something meaningful and significant. Identifying these feelings is your first step towards overcoming them. Pay close attention to your thoughts and emotions. When do you feel most doubtful? What triggers your fear? Is it the thought of failure, the unknown, or perhaps judgment from others? Acknowledge these feelings, don't push them away. Understand that it's okay to feel this way. Once you've identified your fears and doubts, you can then start to challenge them. Ask yourself, is this fear rational? What's the worst that could happen? And even if it does, won't you still learn and grow from the experience? It's time to stop letting fear and self-doubt control your actions. Recognize them, confront them, and use them as stepping stones to propel yourself towards your bold move. Remember, there's a hero within you, and it's time to let them shine. Chapter 3: Breaking Down Big Ideas. Every bold idea, no matter how massive, can be broken down into manageable parts. You have the power to do this. It's time to challenge your perception of the impossible and start breaking down those barriers. Take that big audacious goal you've been dreaming of and start dissecting it. Think of it as a puzzle made up of many smaller pieces. Each piece is a step, a task, an action that brings you closer to your ultimate goal. Don't be daunted by the enormity of your vision. Instead, focus on the pieces, the stepping stones that will lead you there. You can do this. You've got the courage, the creativity, the drive to make it happen. But remember, boldness isn't about leaping blindly, it's about calculated risks, strategic moves, and consistent effort. Break your big idea down to its core components and then tackle each one with determination and focus. Don't let the size of your goal intimidate you. Instead, let it fuel your passion, your ambition. You're capable of more than you think you've got. This Start small but think big. Chapter 8:15 For creating a 30-day action plan. Imagine crafting a step-by-step detailed roadmap for the next 30 days. An action plan that will drive you closer to your audacious goal. A plan that doesn't hint at success but rather guarantees it. Sounds enticing, doesn't it? Well, it's not only possible, it's within your reach. First off, let's debunk the myth that action plans are rigid, boring, and confining. They're not. They're powerful tools that offer structure and direction, propelling you forward on your journey. They're your personal blueprint, tailored to your ambitions, fears, and strengths. Start by laying out your overarching goal. It's the lighthouse guiding your journey, the finish line you're pursuing to cross. Next, break that goal down into manageable, actionable steps. Each step is a task, a piece of the puzzle that, when put together, forms the picture of your desired future. The beauty of an action plan lies in its simplicity. It's not about doing everything at once, it's about doing one thing at a time. Each step is a victory, a badge of your dedication, and with each victory you're not just moving closer to your goal, you're becoming the person capable of achieving it. Chapter 5 Setting Realistic Daily Targets. In the early stages of your journey, setting realistic daily targets is the key to maintaining momentum and staying focused. It's not just about having big dreams and goals, it's about breaking them down into manageable, achievable charts. This might sound intimidating, but trust me, it's easier than you think and absolutely necessary for your success. Start by identifying what you want to achieve and then break it down into smaller tasks. For instance, if you're aiming to complete a novel in 6 months, your daily target might be writing 500 words. If you're working towards a healthier lifestyle, maybe it's 30 minutes of exercise. By setting these daily targets, you're creating a practical roadmap to reach your ultimate goal. But be careful, don't let ambition cloud your judgment. Verify your targets are realistic and within your capabilities. There's no use in setting a target of running a marathon in a month if you've never even jogged before. You'll only end up demotivated and music disheartened. Instead, adopt a growth mindset. Celebrate every small victory. Each task you complete, no matter how minor, is a step closer to your goal. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. The key is consistency, not speed. Chapter 6: Building Morning Routine Habits. Building habits, particularly in the morning, can substantially boost your productivity and bring you closer to your goals. These routines set the tone for your day, giving you a head start and tackling tasks and making bold moves. Think of it this way: you're a runner at the starting line of a race. With a solid morning routine, you're not just stretching your muscles, you're also mentally preparing yourself. You're setting your focus for what's ahead and you're creating an environment for success. So how can you start? It's simple. Begin by identifying 1 or 2 tasks that would make a significant impact on your day. It could be something as simple as making your bed, meditating for 5 minutes, or writing down your top 3 tasks for the day. The key here is consistency. It's not about the complexity of the task but the regularity of its execution. Next, create a schedule. Allocate time for each task and stick to it. Remember, you're training your mind and body to embrace a routine that will set your day up for productivity. Finally, be patient with yourself. Building habits take time. You may face challenges, but don't let them discourage you. Stay committed, be kind to yourself, and celebrate small victories. These small steps will eventually lead to bigger strides towards your goals. You've got this. Start your day with purpose and watch as your productivity soars. Make that bold move. Build your morning routine and witness how it forms your day-to-day life. Chapter 7: Overcoming Procrastination Triggers. Tackling procrastination triggers head-on can dramatically transform your productivity levels. You're not alone in this battle. Even the most successful individuals encounter these roadblocks. But remember, it's how you respond to these triggers that makes all the difference. Start by identifying what triggers your procrastination. Is it a formidable task, a lack of energy, or perhaps a fear of failure? Once you've pinpointed the trigger, you're halfway there. You've laid the groundwork for a game plan to combat this crippling habit. Next, arm yourself with actionable strategies. If you're overwhelmed by the size of a task, break it down into manageable chunks. You're more likely to tackle a series of small tasks than one mammoth task. If it's a lack of energy holding you back, experiment with different routines until you find one that keeps you energized. And if it's fear, remind yourself that failure is part of growth, that each misstep is a stepping stone to success. Make no mistake, overcoming procrastination isn't a walk in the park. It requires commitment, discipline, and a whole lot of self-awareness. But you've got this. You're stronger than any habit, however persistent. So stand tall, face those triggers head on, and take that bold step towards productivity. Because remember, the only thing standing between you and your goals is the story you tell yourself about why you can't achieve them today. Rewrite that narrative and make a bold move towards action. Chapter 8: Crafting a Compelling Why Statement. Carve out your compelling why statement right now. It's not just a mere statement, it's the driving force, the raison d'etre behind your bold move. It's the strong gust of wind that fills your sails when you're out in the open sea of life. It's the beacon of light that guides you through the darkest nights and the densest fogs. Your WI statement is your personal mission statement. It's the commitment that you make to yourself, the promise that you keep no matter what. It's the passionate flame that burns within you, the compelling desire that pushes you to take action. It's the audacious dream that you dare to dream, the bold move that you dare to make. So how do you craft such a powerful WI statement? Start by asking yourself why you want to take this bold move. Dig deep, go beyond the surface, beyond the superficial. Unearth your deepest desires, your most heartfelt dreams, your most profound fears. Your why statement should resonate with your core values, with your true self. It should reflect your burning passion, your unwavering determination, your relentless drive. It should inspire you, motivate you, empower you. It should be so compelling that you can't help but take action day by day, step by step, chapter and eliminating distractions and noise in the midst of life's incessant clamor. It's crucial to carve out a sanctuary of silence for yourself. The sanctuary isn't just a physical space, it's also a mental state of tranquility. It's where you can hear your thoughts, feel your feelings, and understand your desires without external influences. Noise and distractions are everywhere, and they're not just external, they're the buzzing thoughts, the nagging doubts, the endless to-do lists that populate your mind and prevent you from focusing on what truly matters. But you're not powerless against them. You can eliminate distractions and reduce noise, and it starts with a conscious decision. Decide to be intentional about where you invest your attention. Decipher what's important from what's urgent. Say no to tasks, people, or thoughts that don't serve your purpose, and yes to those that do. Remember, saying yes to one thing often means saying no to another. Prioritize wisely. Use tools and techniques that work for you. Maybe it's turning off notifications, decluttering your workspace, meditating, or scheduling focused work periods. Experiment and find what helps you achieve mental clarity and focus. Don't be discouraged if it seems difficult at first. It's a process, not an overnight transformation. Keep persisting, and with each day you'll find it a little easier to silence the noise and focus on what truly matters. In the journey of bold action, eliminating distractions and noise is an essential step, so take that step today. Your future self will thank you. Chapter 10: Establishing Accountability Partners. You're not alone on your journey to bold action. Believe it or not, all great achievers have had an accountability partner at some point in their lives. You need one too. An accountability partner isn't just a friend or a mentor, they're your secret weapon, your guiding star in your quest for daily action. Having an accountability partner is like having a personal coach. They're there for you, pushing you to achieve your goals, helping you stay on track when you're tempted to drift. They're your cheerleader, your taskmaster, your sounding board. They're invested in your success just as you are. Accountability partners come in all shapes and sizes. They can be friends, family members, colleagues, or mentors. The important thing is that there's someone you trust, someone who isn't afraid to tell you the truth even when it's hard to hear. They'll call you out when you're slacking, celebrate with you when you achieve your goals, and pick you up when you stumble. Establishing an accountability partner is a bold move, a step towards action that shows you're serious about your journey. It says, I'm committed, I'm ready to take action, I'm not going to let anything or anyone, including myself, hold me back. So go ahead, make that bold move. Find an accountability partner who will push you, challenge you, and help you become the best version of yourself. Together you can conquer anything. Chapter 11: Developing a Growth Mindset. Let's shift gears and plunge into developing a growth mindset. This mindset is vital to your personal and professional life. It's the belief that your abilities aren't fixed but can be developed through dedication and hard work. It's all about seeing challenges as opportunities, not obstacles. Understand this: you've got the power to change your mindset. You're not stuck with the mental framework you've got today. A growth mindset isn't Something you're born with, it's something you cultivate, and it's never too late to start. A growth mindset is about believing in your ability to learn and grow. It's about embracing the unknown, taking calculated risks and pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. It's about being open to new ideas and experiences. Adopting a growth mindset doesn't mean ignoring your weaknesses. On the contrary, it means accepting them and working to improve. It means taking responsibility for your actions and not blaming others when things go wrong. It's about understanding that failure isn't a permanent condition but a stepping stone to success. Cultivate a growth mindset and watch as your world expands, as new opportunities appear, as your potential unfolds. It's not a magic wand, but it's the next best thing. You've got the power now, use it. Take that bold move today. Embrace a growth mindset and watch as you force yourself into action day by day. Chapter 12: Creating a Safe Space for Failure. Embracing a growth mindset, as we pointed out, is about seeing failures not as roadblocks but as stepping stones to success. Yet taking this on can be a formidable task if you don't create a safe space for failure. You may be wondering, what does that even mean? Simply put, it means giving yourself permission to fail and learning from it. Imagine you're in a room filled with fragile items. You'd probably feel tense, right? On the contrary, if the room was filled with pillows, you'd throw them around, jump, and generally have fun. That's the difference between a life filled with fear of failure and one where you've created a safe space for failure. Failure isn't the end, it's a part of your journey to success, and that's something you need to remind yourself daily. When you fail at something, it doesn't mean you're not good enough, it means you're learning, growing, and getting closer to your goals. Chapter 13: Focusing on Progress, Not Perfection. Progress, not perfection, is the key to genuine growth. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that you must be perfect in everything you do. You're told that every action, every decision must be the right one, but let's debunk that myth right now. Perfection isn't achievable, and that's a good thing. It's your progress that truly matters. Think of your journey like climbing a mountain. You don't reach the summit in one giant leap, do you know? You take it step by step, focusing on the path ahead, not the peak. You stumble, you fall, but you get up and keep going. That's progress. It's the accumulation of those small, consistent actions that lead you to the peak. So let go of the perfection mindset. It's not serving you, it's holding you back, keeping you stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and fear of failure. Instead, embrace progress, recognize it, celebrate it, let it fuel your motivation. Remember, progress doesn't have to be big, dramatic changes. It's the small, everyday improvements that add up over time. It's choosing to take one step forward even when you're scared. It's pushing past your comfort zone even when it's uncomfortable. It's embracing the journey with all its ups and downs. You're on a path of growth and improvement, and that's something to be proud of. So make the bold move, focus on progress, not perfection, and watch as you become the best version of yourself day by day. Chapter 14: Enjoying the Little Victories. Every day, small triumphs are the stepping stones on your path to progress. Each day you're faced with a multitude of opportunities to make a bold move. They might not always be grand, but they're significant. You see, it's the tiny wins, the smallest victories, that build your confidence and encourage you to keep moving. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. You won't reach the top in one giant leap, but by taking one step at a time. Each step is a victory, a badge of honor to your strength and determination. And with each step, you're not just moving closer to your goal, but you're also building your confidence, strengthening your resolve, and proving to yourself that you can do it. Now, how do you enjoy these little victories? First, recognize them. Acknowledge every step you take, every decision you make, every challenge you overcome. Don't dismiss them as insignificant. They're not there evidence of your Progress next. Celebrate them. You don't have to throw a party for every little win, although you totally could if you wanted to. A simple pat on the back, a self-congratulatory note in your journal, or a quiet moment of gratitude can be enough. Lastly, let these victories fuel your motivation. Let them remind you of your capabilities, inspire you to aim higher, and embolden you to make even bolder moves. Chapter 15: Building Resilience and Adaptability. The art of bouncing back. That's what resilience and adaptability are all about. It's about standing tall after a fall, dusting off the dirt and striding forward with newfound determination. You've got it in you. We've all got it in us. It's a hardwired survival instinct, a badge of honor to human strength and endurance. Life is a roller coaster, and each day brings its own set of challenges. You're going to stumble, you're going to falter, but remember, it's not about the fall, it's about how you rise. It's about the courage to face the storm head on and the resilience to keep pushing when the winds are against you. Embrace adaptability. Change is inevitable, and your ability to adapt is your secret weapon. Don't resist change, harness it, use it to grow, to learn, to evolve. You're not a statue, you're a river, constantly flowing, constantly changing. Meet change with an open mind and a willing heart, and watch as it propels you to places you never thought you could reach. You're stronger than you think, you're more adaptable than you believe. You're not defined by your failures but by your comebacks. So take a deep breath, square your shoulders, and put one foot in front of the other. Life's a journey, and you're a traveler built to weather any storm, built to adapt, built to add setback. Build your resilience, channel your adaptability, and make your bold move. Chapter 16: Embracing Imperfection and Risk. Even when things don't go as planned, remember, it's the beauty of imperfection and the thrill of risk that truly makes life an adventure. Imperfection isn't a sign of weakness but of courage. It's the proof that you're pushing your boundaries, trying new things, and refusing to settle for mediocrity. So let's celebrate those little imperfections. They're proof that you're evolving, taking risks, and daring to make those bold moves. You've got to understand that risk is an essential part of any bold move. Yes, it's scary, yes, it's uncertain, but you know what? It's also exhilarating. It's the spark that lights the fire of achievement. It's the leap of faith you take, knowing that even if you fall, you'll learn, grow, and become stronger. Let's be clear: embracing imperfection and risk doesn't mean being reckless or neglecting your responsibilities. It's about accepting that mistakes are part of the process. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone and daring to take on challenges that scare you, and believe me, each time you do that, you become a little braver, a little stronger, and a lot more capable. Chapter 17: Creating a Visual Success Board. Often visualizing your success can make all the difference in the world. It's not just a cliche, it's a proven method that can motivate you to take bold actions every day. That's where a visual success board comes into play. Think of a visual success board as your personal roadmap. It's a tangible representation of your goals, your dreams, and your future, but it doesn't just lay out the what, it also illustrates the why. Why are you pursuing these things? Why are they important to you? By capturing these elements, your success board becomes a powerful motivator. Now it's your turn. Start by finding images, quotes, and symbols that resonate with your goals. Don't limit yourself, be bold, be creative, be you. Then arrange them on your board in a way that makes sense to you. This is your vision, your future. Make it as vibrant and compelling as you can. Remember, your board isn't set in stone. You can change it, update it, refine it as your goals evolve. It's a living, breathing reflection of your aspirations. Lastly, place your board where you can see it every day. Let it serve as a daily reminder of your dreams, of your bold moves. Let it inspire you, push you, motivate you to take action day by day. Creating a visual success board is a bold move in itself. It's a declaration of your dreams, your plans. So go ahead, make your board and make your move. Chapter 18: Scheduling time for reflection. Immersed in the hustle and bustle of life, it's easy to forget the power of reflection, yet it's this very power that helps shape your future actions, refine your goals, and fuels your confidence to make those bold moves. Imagine being on a journey without ever stopping to check your map. How would you know if you're on the right path? That's exactly what reflection does. It's your road map, your compass, giving you insights into your actions and their consequences. So how do you make time for this powerful tool? It's simpler than you think. Start by scheduling a regular non-negotiable reflection time in your daily routine. It might be just 15 minutes at the end of your day, but make it a sacred practice. This is your moment to connect with yourself, to evaluate your actions and realign your efforts with your vision. During this time, consider what actions you took that day. How did they serve your goals? What could you do differently? What were your victories? No matter how small, celebrate them. They're stepping stones towards your larger goal. Chapter 19: Adapting to Change and Obstacles. As you cultivate the practice of reflection, you'll inevitably encounter changes and obstacles, but don't let this deter you. Instead, see it as an opportunity to grow. Change is inevitable, but it's your reaction to it that determines whether it hinders or propels your progress. Obstacles are not the enemy, they're stepping stones that can elevate you to greater heights. When you stumble, don't get disheartened. Instead, pick yourself up. Times you fall, but how many times you get back up. Adapting to change is like learning to dance in the rain. Initially it may seem impossible, but with time you'll find joy in the process. It's about adjusting your sails to navigate the shifting winds. It's about being flexible, resilient, and open-minded. It's about embracing the new and letting go of the old. Adapting to change in obstacles is a bold move. It's a sign of strength, courage, and determination. It's an affirmation that you won't let anything stand in your way, so don't shy away from change or obstacles. Embrace them. They're catalysts for personal growth and transformation. Chapter 20: Practicing Self-Care and Wellness. In the quest for personal growth, don't forget the fundamental role of self-care and wellness. It's not just about pushing yourself to the edge, it's about being kind to yourself, about nurturing your mind, body, and soul. Your well-being isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. You can't pour from an empty cup, so don't neglect yourself in your pursuit of boldness. It's easy to get caught up in the rush of life, to put everyone and everything else first, but remember, you're as important as your ambitions, your health, your happiness, your peace of mind. They matter. They're not just the foundation for your bold moves, they are your bold moves. So take a step back, breathe, and start taking care of yourself. Eat well, sleep well, and exercise. These are the basics of self-care, but they're also the cornerstones of wellness. You can't expect to make bold moves if you're running on empty. Your body needs fuel, your mind needs rest, and your spirit needs nourishment. Don't forget about mental health. It's as important as physical health. Practice mindfulness, meditate, do what makes you happy. Listen to your body, your mind, your soul. They'll tell you what you need. Lastly, remember, self-care isn't selfish, it's self-respect. It's taking control of your life, your health, your happiness. So don't wait for tomorrow. Start today. Make your wellness a priority. Make that your bold move. Chapter 21: Creating a Supportive Environment. Once you've committed to nurturing your own well-being, the next bold move lies in shaping your surroundings. Remember, you're not an island, and your environment profoundly impacts your mindset, productivity, and ultimately your success. So let's create an environment that supports your ambitions. Shall we start with your physical surroundings? Whether it's your workspace, your home, or even your car, make it clean, organized, and inspiring. Surround yourself with things that motivate you, that make you smile, that remind you of your goals. Keep distractions to a minimum. You'll notice a drastic difference in how you feel and how well you work. But here's the thing, your environment isn't just physical, it's also about the people and the energy they bring. Surround yourself with positivity. Be with people who uplift you, who believe in your dreams, who inspire you to be better. Steer clear of negativity, of people who drain your energy, who doubt your abilities. You don't need that. You need a tribe, a team, a family that pushes you forward and cheers you on. Don't forget the power of a healthy Digital environment. Either limit your time on social media, unfollow accounts that don't make you feel good, use technology to your advantage, make your digital space a source of inspiration, not stress. In essence, creating a supportive environment is about making conscious choices about what you allow into your life. You're in control, so make your surroundings work for you, not against you. You've got this. Chapter 22: Building a network of mentors. Building a network of mentors is your next bold move. It's not just about who you know, but who knows you and what they know about you. You're not alone on this journey, you're part of a larger community. Harness the power of that community by reaching out to those who've walked the path before you. Don't be shy, reach out to people whose work you admire, those who inspire you. Don't let fear of rejection hold you back. Remember, every no brings you closer to a yes. Keep in mind that you're not asking for handouts, you're seeking wisdom, knowledge, and perspective. You're creating opportunities for mutual growth. Building your mentor network isn't a one and done deal, it's an ongoing process, one that requires patience, persistence, and a dash of boldness. You've got to keep your eyes open for potential mentors in unlikely places. Be ready to seize opportunities when they present themselves, and remember, it's not a one-way street. As you grow, you'll find yourself in a position to give back, to become a mentor to others. The beauty of a network of mentors is the diversity of viewpoints and experiences it offers. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to life or your chosen field. By building a network of mentors, you're giving yourself the chance to learn from a range of experiences, to gain insights you wouldn't otherwise have access to, and that, my friend, is a bold move indeed. Chapter 23: Seeking feedback and guidance. Every bold move requires a willingness to seek feedback and guidance. It's not a sign of weakness, but rather a demonstration to your strength and humility. By reaching out to others for their perspectives, you're acknowledging that you don't have all the answers, and that's okay. In fact, it's a pivotal step towards growth and development. Imagine you're standing before a maze with countless paths stretching out before you. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, unsure of which way to go, but what if you could tap into the wisdom of those who have already navigated similar mazes? Their advice won't rob you of your journey, it'll simply provide you with valuable insights to help you make more informed decisions. Don't shy away from criticism. Constructive criticism is a gift, a tool that can help refine your 44 plans and actions. It might sting initially, but it's an integral part of your bold move. Remember, you're not seeking approval but insight. However, while receiving guidance, don't lose sight of your own intuition. Others can provide advice based on their experiences, but you're the one living your journey. Their map can guide you, but you're the one who decides the path. Chapter 24: Embracing vulnerability and openness. Embracing your vulnerability isn't a sign of weakness, it's a declaration to your courage. Openness can 23 pave the way for authentic connections and growth, transforming your life in unimaginable ways. So let's break free from fear, step into boldness, and truly start living. One pivotal step in making a bold move is acknowledging your personal vulnerability. It's a formidable step, but it's also the most liberating. Understand that it's okay to have weaknesses. It's human. Don't let your fears hold you back. Instead, recognize them, confront them, and harness their energy to propel you forward. Vulnerability isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of courage. It shows you're brave enough to acknowledge your imperfections and strong enough to work on them. The beauty of vulnerability lies in its raw, unfiltered authenticity. It's about being honest with yourself, about knowing where you stand, and about having the courage to accept yourself just as you are. In the face of vulnerability, some might falter, but not you. You'll embrace it because you understand and its transformative power. You'll turn it into your strength because you're bold enough to do so. Remember, it's only when you Acknowledge your vulnerability that you can truly begin to overcome it, so acknowledge it, embrace it, and let it fuel your journey towards making bold moves every day. Step boldly into the light of openness and witness the transformative power it holds. Embracing vulnerability isn't a sign of weakness, it's a bold move towards authenticity and growth. You'll be amazed at the strength you'll find in yourself when you start to openly acknowledge your feelings and experiences. Openness does more than just help you grow and foster understanding. Builds trust and paves the way for deeper connections with others. It's like opening a door to a world where you're not alone in your struggles or triumphs. You'll see you're part of a larger community that's ready to support and uplift you. Openness also allows for self-reflection. You'll get to understand your thoughts and actions better, leading to self-improvement. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. You'll see improvements in your relationships, your work, and most importantly in yourself. Don't let fear hold you back. It's the barrier between you and your dreams, but it's a barrier that can be overcome. You've got the strength within you, it's just a matter of tapping into it. Fear is natural, it's a survival instinct that's kept humanity alive for millennia, but there's a difference between healthy fear and paralyzing fear. You can't let it prevent you from taking bold steps in your life. Embrace vulnerability. It's not a weakness but a strength. It requires courage to open up, to be visible, to dare greatly. Now, imagine what you could accomplish if you faced your fears. You'd be unstoppable, wouldn't you? The world would open up and reveal opportunities you never thought possible. You'd grow, mature, evolve. So why not take that first step? Why not make that bold move? Start small. Do one thing every day that scares you. With each step your confidence will grow, and soon you'll find that you're not just overcoming fear, you're thriving despite it. Remember, boldness isn't the absence of fear, it's the determination to keep going in spite of it. So go on, be bold and watch as your world changes. Chapter 25: Maintaining Momentum and Consistency. You've got the power to keep the momentum going, and consistency is your secret weapon. With each bold move you're not just making progress, you're building daily action habits that can help you beat procrastination. Embrace routine changes and strategize consistent actions because your unstoppable momentum starts today. Harnessing the power of consistency can transform your life dramatically. It's about taking small, manageable steps every day, not giant leaps once in a while. You're not just building habits, you're laying the foundation for a more disciplined, determined, and decisive. You don't just plan to make a bold move, create a daily action habit. This means you'll actively engage in making progress day by day. It's more than just a to-do list, it's a commitment to yourself and your goals. You may wonder, how can I maintain this consistency? Well, the answer lies in breaking your big goal into smaller, more manageable tasks. Then dedicate time each day to tackle these tasks. It's not about speed, it's about steady progress. Remember, the journey to a bold move is a marathon, not a sprint. Celebrate your small victories, they are stepping stones towards your larger goal. Equipped with daily action habits, you'll be unstoppable, ready to make your bold move. In this journey you're not alone, you have the power within you to make the change you desire. Embrace the process, stay committed, and watch how your life transforms. Traversing the path to your goals, you might encounter a familiar adversary, procrastination. It's a formidable foe, lurking in the shadows, ready to pounce when you're feeling overwhelmed or uncertain. But remember, you've got the power to conquer this beast. Consider procrastination as a signal that something needs your attention. Maybe you're unclear about your next steps, or perhaps the task seems too intimidating. That's okay. Break it down into manageable parts and then tackle one at a time. You'll see how quickly the mountain becomes a molehill. Surround yourself with positivity, create an environment that fuels your motivation. Keep your Workspace clean. Set a routine that works for you and don't forget to reward yourself for small victories. Finally, don't beat yourself up if you stumble. We all do. Instead, celebrate your progress no matter how small. Every step forward is a step closer to your goal. Keep going, you've got this. Overcoming procrastination isn't just about doing things on time, it's about believing in your ability to take charge and make things happen. And you, my friend, are more than capable, so make that bold move. Today, venturing on a journey of consistent action. The path may sometimes seem uphill. You're not alone, we've all been there, but don't let it deter you. The key to success lies in your ability to maintain momentum and remain consistent. Imagine your goal as a mountain. Every step you take, no matter how small, builds upon the last, propelling you closer to the summit. Each task you complete, every bold action you take is momentum gained. It's your fuel, your power source that keeps you moving forward. But remember, it's not just about reaching the top, it's about staying there. That's where consistency comes into play. It's doing what needs to be done day in and day out, regardless of how you feel. It's about discipline, commitment, and perseverance. The truth is, you've got this. You have the strength and the willpower to make this bold move. You just need to take that first step, then the next and the next. Keep pushing, keep driving, and watch as you transform your life one bold, consistent action at a time. Change is a part of life, and embracing it is your secret weapon. You've got to understand your routine isn't set in stone, it's fluid, willing to shift and adapt with you. That's the beauty of it. You're not a slave to your routine, you're its master. So when life throws a curveball, don't panic or resist. Instead, adjust your routine and keep moving forward. It's not about being rigid, it's about being resilient. A minor tweak to your routine doesn't mean you're off course, it means you're flexible, it means you're capable, it means you're determined to keep the momentum no matter what. That's the bold move. Remember, every change brings opportunity. It's a chance to reevaluate, to refine, to improve. It's a chance to grow. So next time when you face a change, don't shy away, embrace it. Let it fuel your momentum, let it strengthen your consist. Why? Keep making those bold moves day by day, because that's how you win the game of life. Maintaining your momentum and consistency may seem like a formidable task, especially when faced with inevitable changes and challenges, but remember, you've got this. It's about finding your rhythm, sticking to your guns, and pushing forward come what may. First, recognize that momentum is fueled by action. The more you act, the more momentum you build. So don't just stand there, get in the game. Keep moving, keep pushing, and keep persevering. The journey may be tough, but it's the tough journeys that make us stronger. Secondly, consistency is key. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Small, consistent actions over time lead to great achievements. So don't be discouraged by small beginnings or slow progress. Every step you take gets you closer to your goal. Lastly, celebrate your wins, both big and small. Acknowledge your achievements and use them as fuel to keep going. Remember, you're capable, you're resilient, and you're powerful. With consistency and momentum, there's nothing you can't achieve. So you've climbed this mountain one bold step at a time. Remember, day one you were staring up at Everest, trembling with fear and excitement. Now look how far you've come. Each day was a new peak conquered, proof that you're capable of greatness. The journey ahead may still be steep, but you've got this. Embrace the climb, relish the challenge. After all, isn't the view from the top always worth it? Keep going, one bold move at a time. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of risk and reward. Mind Waves Audiobook. Remember, every bold move carries both risk and the potential for reward. What matters is how we navigate and grow from each challenge. If you found this session enlightening, subscribe for more content on mastering the mind and transforming your perspective. Until next time, stay courageous and keep seeking the rewards hidden in every risk.